I basically advocate for our customer, right, to our shop, and in most companies, you have this a little bit of opposition between production and sales, right?
Sure.
Production doesn't like change. There's only a finite number of resources that you can do, and sales is always trying to push that bar, right? We're trying, no, we can do more, we can do more, we can do more. But in the same case, we're also representing the customer's expectations within the organization. So, I know what my customer expects based, or our customer, I should say, expects based on my interactions with them. I've seen the parts that their end result, so I understand the level that we need to be. And so a lot of times that'll be my job is to articulate that to our production team. So not only just expectations for time frame, delivery, and those types of things, but also the level of detail that needs to be coordinated, or based on the volume. How do we need to approach this project? And so I do work with our project team in a lot of facets, especially when we're onboarding new customers or a new product line for a customer that's like new parts for us, where I work with not only our strategic product folks, but also our first article folks to make sure that those expectations are delivered.
Yes. So what's interesting to me is there are two value points that you need to connect. You need to understand who Zephyr is, but you also need to understand who your client is. How do you get an understanding of, hey, this person that I'm talking to, what do I pick up about who they are, what their organization is, and how does that affect how you interact with your own company in that regard?
Well, that's a great question. So I think a lot of times, you can have any type of salesperson, I guess, but in what I've learned in this line of work is you have to have an intimate, like what I would say, at least a high level, intimate understanding of your capabilities. So I started at Zephyr in estimating, which requires you to know, you have to know a little bit about every work center so that you can properly estimate it, so that you can put a price to it, right? So how much time and what the operation, how that work center works, so that you can understand whether it's in our wheelhouse or not, right? So that's the first part of the conversation with the customer that says, "Hey, I have this problem. Can you help me solve it?" Well, they show me a part. I'm looking at it. Well, do we have the capabilities to make this part? Is it a good fit for us because it's maybe a little bit outside of our comfort zone, but it's still in the realm of our possibility, right? So it's knowing that capability, so that I can say, Mr. Customer, Mrs. Customer, yes, we could probably help you with this part. Or, whoa, that's something that we don't typically do.